am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Okay, so that got the quest, the Vesaal. All. Just came up and spoke to her. There wasn't a quest marker specifically. So that was a task, and now it got the Vesaal. I'm gonna talk to this guy as well.
Pathfinder.
Okay. I saw there was an option for other problems with this woman. Let me check that out.
Any luck with Sorvis Len?
Not yet.
Our continued presence...
I'm working on it. When I have something, I'll let you know. Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what
Then
you've
cool.
accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Alright, cool. Take care of both of these things.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
First, though, this quest.
I'd volunteer to live in another colony, but the options are terrible.
That's kind of the point. To give others a chance.
Alright.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name.
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
Great.
I'll scan people around the Resistance
Why
headquarters,
did he do
see if
that?
I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Alright. The vessel. Scan. Resistance members. Alright. Okay. Am I in yet? It's like anyone in here, right? I guess not. Go in further.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the
Oh,
person who threatened
that
him.
was a little too easy. I thought
That's our man.
it'd just make me scan a bunch of people. Alright.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vesaal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vesaal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it?
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vesaal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
So just go back to the ambassador. Long run.
Good to see you. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vesaal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director 10 immediately.
Alright, I guess that's my suggestion.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
So the Vesaal. That's complete. I guess I don't have to deal with the Solarian. And then... Put under task then. She also gave me this. Speak to people about moving to the Nexus and do that now. So just okay, 3 people. Fast travel. to the shops area.
You're one of Ambassador Reala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Oh. Okay, I guess I messed that up. When's my last save? Let's save here, go out to the main menu. I didn't think this would be complex. See if there's an auto save. I haven't done a manual save in a while, so if there's an auto save I can backload to after I just finished my quest and fast traveled, there should be. Just waiting for it to connect and then I'll load game. Alright. Try. Oh. Wait, did I already mess it up?
At my age, family is more important.
Oh, okay. Ugh, I didn't load back far enough.
A new experience.
Let's try this again. Load game. That should be fine.
Pathfinder.
Alright. Try this again. Fast travel. The Nexus Exchange. I mean, this may still not work with this guy, but I just want to see.
You're one of Ambassador Reala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
Ah, that's so annoying. Alright. I thought the answer, "That's up to you," sounded like he wouldn't want to talk to his family. But alright.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
So you have to feel out their personalities. Fast travel, main area. I had the same problem in Dragon Age Inquisition. Sometimes what they write, your response is going to be is different to what the character actually says, and tone to how I read it. So then it leads you to choose the wrong one, but that's what happened with the first guy. Whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna save in case I screw this one up. Something to scan. Oh, ship. Come on.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Seems like sure.
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
I interviewed each of them. Task, the Nexus exchange, complete. Let's see what this is all about. I don't think I've gone in here. I'm gonna go over in here. Kind of a weird little section. Oh, no. Okay, I have gone in here. The satellite quest the guy gives you. Alright, in my next video I'll talk to this guy and find out what he wants. Thanks for watching.